The team that tried to ruin my life in NHL 13, the number one team in the NHL this season, your President's Trophy winning Florida Panthers will be our opponent in round number 2. Turns out we get to just stay in the state. No major travel for us. How nice. How nice. As the Panthers made their way past whom? Toronto Maple Leafs in 6 games. You also have the Islanders and the Sens on the other side. In the western side, you have Vancouver and Edmonton, Chicago, and Winnipeg. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're not going to change anything about our team, about our lines. We're going to get right down to business by looking at the Florida Panthers lineup and seeing what we have to deal with in this particular matchup. Their offense, there's a dude named Trainer. Might be like Peter Trainer. I don't fucking know. Jonathan Huberdeau and what is it, like Andre Kopta? Second line, Thomas Fleischmann, Quinn Howden, and Chris Versteeg. Clark MacArthur, Vincent Trocheck, and I think it's like Eric Elo or something like that. I don't know. Nick Bjugstad. I think that's Devon Shore. No, Drew Shore. Devon Shore, you mean. And Sasha Barkov, 85 overall, 4th line, right wing. Arrow Elo. Fair enough. Defensively, Dmitry Kulikov and Colby Roback. Turns out this was the game that Colby Roback became very good in, not the previous one. Eric Goodbranson and Chad Ruedel, a dude named Antropov, and Cody Golubov. The goaltenders, Markstrom and Allen. Jacob the Snakeub Markstrom on the other side. That is a little bit scary. A little bit. There's a lot of reason for fear in this particular matchup now, isn't there? For the record, in terms of scoring, they were led by Vinny Trocheck with 6 points. You had Fleischmann, Versteeg, and Andre Antropov, who was a 5th overall pick in 2018. Was up there. Their goaltender, 185 goals against average with a 936 save percentage, Jacob Markstrom. Second round, game 1 against the Florida Panthers. Let's do it. First period, 1-0 Cats, Thomas Fleischmann. Second period, still 1-0 Cats. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. 5 minutes gone. Still looking for our first goal. We've been relatively heavily outshot at this stage. Halfway through the third. Sabres need to find some offense here. Power play is not enough to do it. And similar to what happened against Tampa, we're going to drop game 1. This time, though, it's a 1-0 loss with a 25-save shutout for Markstrom, Thomas Fleischmann's first period goal. The lone goal of the game. Certainly can't blame Ryan. 34 of 35 stopped. We just did not have an answer from Markstrom as he gets his first goal, imagine, his first shutout of the postseason. Let's go to game 2. Do we go best? You know, it worked last time. We're going to go best lines. It worked last time. Let's try it again. It'll be all right. We'll see if the voodoo works yet again. Game 2. What can we do? First period. Draisaitl, Barbashev, and Saprikin. A 4-goal first period for the Sabres. Hell of a way to start. Long way to go. Second period. Joey Heishin and Leon Draisaitl 6-0. Third period, the final score ends up being 6-2 as Roback and Versteeg get goals. Too little, too late. The magic works again as the Buffalo Sabres tie this series at 1 apiece, a 6-2 victory. 3-point night for Barbashev. You had Draisaitl up there as well with 2 goals, and Colby Roback. Get some credit from the Panthers. But it's 1-1. Not going to change a damn thing about the Lions after that. No shot. No shot. It is game 3. Game 3. My goodness, my goodness. Come on now. First period, goalless. Okay, 9 shots to 7. All right. Second period. Wow. We got ourselves a defensive duel here. A defensive duel, to say the least. We go to the third. Still looking for the first goal of the game. Who will it be? Who will it be? Oh, man. There it is. Nick Bjugstad. Will that hold up as the game winner? It's not looking too good. For the second time in 3 games, the Panthers win 1-0. A 21-save shutout for Jake Markstrom. Bjugstad's first of the playoffs. Bryant Ryan was the first star, despite not getting the shutout. That's not good. That's not good. As our AHL team has also moved on to the next round. I think it's fair to say a lineup change could be beneficial. I'm going to put a different combination here. We'll go Bailey, McDavid, Draisaitl, Safronov, Krejci, Steen. We can leave the fourth line as it is. I'm not too worried about that. I feel like the top line's still looking pretty good. We need to break up McAllister and Lukowicz again, though. Put Olimata back on that top pairing. We go to game 4, down 2-1 in the series. It's not obviously an identical series as it was with Tampa so far. So now we got a bit of adversity to overcome. First period. Howden and Antropov were down 2-0. 20 shots to 5. Second period. Not looking too good here. David Krejci gets a goal back. 2-1. We got absolutely obliterated in that first period. Barbashev ties the game. It's the power of the hat. We're going to overtime. Keep the hat on. The Buffalo Sabres from 2-0 down. Win it 3-2 to tie the series. Krejci, Barbashev, and Alexander Ovechkin. It's a best of 3, and that is a game that the Panthers could live to regret for a really, really long time. What a third period for Ovi. He was involved in all 3 goals. And Bryant Ryan, 2 shutout periods after the first. We're back in it. This team has a bit of attitude, a bit of never say die. We go to game 5. We got to hope we continue to see that attitude here. Please. Please, please, please. Nugent! Thank you for the 19 months on the primer. Yeah, the Washington Capitals, just prior to the deadline, said, hey, you want Ovi? And I said yes. I said yes. And we made the playoffs for the first time. We won in the first round. Shout out to Dinosaur Television. It's a fancy dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. All right, here we go. Game 5, a 2-all series, the second round of the playoffs. First period, 1-0 Cats. The defenseman Antropov scores shorthanded. My goodness, my goodness. Nuge, how'd the stream go tonight? I know you were on the Hut Streets, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Second period. Yes. Went 7-0. What a man. Speaking of men, David Krejci, Alex Steen, and Alexander Ovechkin. 3-1 Sabres. Went 7-0. Didn't have much fun. That sounds about right for NHL 24, though, doesn't it? I won, but it wasn't very fun. And that's the stage that I hit where I'm like, there's no point in me playing this. I hit that stage with Ishel every year. This year, it was the fastest I ever hit that stage, where it's like, even if I win, am I really having fun? Not really. We are up by 2, heading into the third period. A 3-1 lead. We've already knocked off one Florida-based team. Can we do it again? Power play for the Cats, no goals. The Buffalo Sabres are 1 win away. 1 win away from the Eastern Conference Final. My goodness. My goodness. Taps, I have no idea why that message got caught by the bot, but that's really funny. 1 win away. On home ice. Game 6. Can we do it? Can we end it right here and right now? Or will it be another Game 7 for the Sabres? First period, goalless. 15 shots to 7 in their favor. A great start for Bryant Ryan and Nets. Second period. Now, the previous 2 times that we have seen this scenario, we've lost. And they've won the goaltending duel. We need that to change. We need it to change. Third period. A win, we go to the conference final. A loss, we head back to Sunrise for Game 7. Trainer with the... Barbashev gets one back. Is it too little, too late? 4 minutes to go. Is there a late goal here for the Sabres? No, as Kopta with the empty netter. The Buffalo Game 7s. We go 7 for the second series in a row. Bryant Ryan is again the first star. He is giving us every opportunity to win. But it hasn't happened. And it's yet another Game 7 against a Florida-based team. I do want to look at the stats. I do want to see if there's anybody where we say, you know, we will probably be better without them in the lineup. In terms of goaltenders, that is not the conversation we'll be having, because if it wasn't for Bryant Ryan, we would have been out significantly sooner than we might be should we lose this game. Our defensemen simply cannot put up points, and I'm sorry, but Emil Walser, our best defenseman, cannot be first pair. He takes way too many penalty minutes. Defensively, McAllister and Lukowicz have still sucked. But we don't have anybody to really replace them. For the forwards, Barbashev's been amazing. Ovi, Draisaitl, Backstrom's been a little bit off in this series. Bailey, again, hasn't been great. We already took Tavo out. I don't know if there's too much we can necessarily do in terms of call-ups, but we can readjust the lines and hope for the best. In terms of the forwards, we know Teravainen didn't do well. At most, it would be like, call up Derek Dorsett, and why bother? Can you sort by giveaways and takeaways? I don't believe it allowed you to do that at the time. At least not from this screen, maybe the other stats screen, but like I said, I feel like we're pretty locked in with who we have here. Ovi, Backstrom, Barbashev has to stay. We know Bailey hasn't done too well. Boy, we do have a lot of playmakers, don't we? Are there any other snipers or two-ways that we can call up? Marcel Dagneau is a sniper. Logan Nelson's a two-way. So we do have another sniper and another two-way. God, I hate this right trigger thing. Gotta fix this controller. How has Saprikin done in the playoffs? Only 2 points. He hasn't done anything crazy. How has Joey Heishin done in the playoffs? 3 points and a -1. If we take out Saprikin and Joey Heishin. If we do. Let's go Saprikin for Dagneau. Joey Heishin. Honestly, for Derek Dorsett instead of Nelson. Go best lines. Steen, Bailey, Dorsett is potentially the way that I'm going to go. Granlund, Dagneau, who do I want that playmaker to be? I got to have Granlund and Dagneau on different lines. See, I want Dagneau there. Put Granlund there. I just want to give this kid a chance. Why not? Put him with McDavid and Draisaitl. Put Granlund, McCrachy, and Safronov. Barbashev stays on that top line. Gives us really good center depth, in theory. We know Bailey's worse than Steen at face-offs. That might be the way to do it. We're going to drop Walser to the third pair with Lukowicz. We'll go with Wotherspoon and Green, McAllister and Mata. Obviously, we shook up the AHL lines quite a bit, but it's what we're going to run with. Game 7, we have survived 1. Can we survive a second? This is it. Our season's on the line. First period. Huberdeau and Trocheck from nearly identical spots. Second period. Gotta get those rally caps on. Because we're in big, big trouble. It's not looking good. Alex Steen. Tyler Wotherspoon. Is that our first goal by a defenseman all playoffs? Out of nowhere. 2 goals in a matter of seconds, and with 2:43 to go in regulation. Oh my. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Here we go. A nearly identical situation that we experienced against the Lightning in round 1. My goodness, my goodness. Oh boy, don't the Sabres love to make a journey out of this. Here we go.
The house, that last goal here late in the game.
Our fourth line's out there right now, defensively responsible, some grit. Alex Steen has scored in this game. Antropov's been amazing for them. He takes a hit. As Elo will dump it in. Recovered by McAllister. Dorsett turns it over, and the defense survives. Here goes Olimata. His pass is off the mark. Trocheck trying to skate into space. A big hit there by McAllister. Backstrom for Bailey. Nighthawk, what's up? We're actually playing the Panthers. Olabuff sends it around. Hucking up in the corner. Trocheck, who has it? Trocheck up to Elo.
He'll bring that one over the line himself. Move that up.
Panthers can't get it on net. Olimata. Olimata for Ty Bailey. He'll dump it in. He'll ice it potentially. We recover it. Bailey actually recovered himself. Missed hit. Here come the Panthers. Intercepted. They get it back. MacArthur save by Ryan. McAllister takes it over the line. Kevin to Bailey. Bailey to Mata. Bailey shot deflected. Saved by Markstrom. Battle down below the goal line. Goluboff gets rid of it. 40 seconds to go. Clark MacArthur over to Elo. Finds MacArthur again to the point. Shot. Puck's loose. McAllister got a piece of it. 25 to go. Bailey still out there. Bailey across the track. Dorsett. But Markstrom makes the save. What an absurd pass from Tyson Bailey. Oh my God. Unbelievable save. The puck was loose behind him.
Check mark save. You bet. Check it off too.
Backstrom wins the draw. Walser shot save. Backstrom behind the net, battling for it. Nicholas Backstrom, 10 seconds. Backstrom circles out. Walser shot off the defender. Backstrom held up by Kulikov. Ovechkin, loose puck. Kulikov's there. And for the second round in a row, it'll come down to Game 7 overtime for the Buffalo Sabres.
We're going to go on and play in overtime until we find a winner.
Making up for lost time with the dramatics are the Sabres. Both goalies with monstrous saves in that final 2 to 3 minute span. Shots are close. TOA is close. It comes down to this. We've done it once. We have to do it again. But can we? Face off won by Florida. Dmitry Kulikov skates into space. Kulikov tried to go back, but Barbashev takes it away. Finds Wotherspoon, who tied this game. Now Nick Backstrom. Backstrom, good shoulder save by Markstrom. Backstrom down low. Loses the puck. Here come the Panthers. Inside, throws one on, nearly deflected in. Barbashev almost turns it over. Backstrom for Wotherspoon, give and go. Nick Backstrom into the back skate. The L skating god. Loses it in the double team. Sent around, Trainer. Colby Roback turns it over. Barbashev. Barbashev scores! 2 in a row for the Buffalo Sabres. They conquer the state of Florida. And they're going to the conference final. They did it twice in Game 7 on the road against a Florida-based team. Barbashev finds Pater with a screen in front. The great 9, Alexander Ovechkin. Oh my goodness. 2 down, 2 to go for the Buffalo Sabres. On our 32nd shot of the game, Bryant Ryan saves the day. Bailey and Trocheck, the other 2 stars, but we'll get one more look at the goal that sealed the deal. And it was off of a brutal turnover for the Panthers. And really right here, this zone entry for Nick Backstrom into the L skate. Held up by Kulikov, double teamed with Roback, who flips it around, recovered by Trainer, their top left wing, back to Colby Roback, grenade up the middle. Barbashev intercepts on the blue line, the screen in front by Ovi, and it's, oh my God, picture perfect from Barbashev. Just through the skates, the closing skates, like an Indiana Jones movie. Holy crap, just escapes off the post and in. Markstrom never saw it. Insanity. And the Buffalo Sabres are moving on to round number 2, thanks to this guy right here, Ivan Barbashev. Oh, dude, the celebrations are so much better than they are in modern NHL, by the way. Oh, my God. That's such a cool celly for a Game 7 overtime winner. We are off to the 3rd round, if you can believe it. Down goes Tampa. Down goes Florida. And the Sabres will have home ice as we head north to take on the Ottawa Senators in the Eastern Conference Final.